They call us the Enlightened ones. We bring facts. We coming from a unique perspective that's black. We talk about everything from sports to the news, the hottest new music or the social issues. They call us the Enlightened ones. We think different. They call us the Enlightened ones. We think deeper.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another week of the Enlightened Ones podcast. As always, you got your boy Deuce in the building. Got my man Don. What's happening with you, boss?
What's good, baby? How you doing?
Chilling. Mel, what's good with you, bro?
I'm in the building and I'm alive and I'm happy, man. Happy to be here.
Hey, I ain't mad at it, man. Black, blessed, and highly favored. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yes, man. Now good to be back for another week, man. Shit. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Let's get these mental health check-ins out the way. Our last one was on a Friday. We back to our Sunday, so let's see the difference here.
I was at a 9/11 last time.
Yeah, he was a 9/11.
About an 8 this week.
Okay, I'll take an
About
8.
About an 8. Everything was good, no complaints. Outside of that, good 8.
I'm gonna go with an 8. I'm gonna do a shit, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna do a 8.2. I was teetering between a 7.9 and 8.2 for some
Jason
reason.
Witten shit today.
You know what I'm saying? I just, we back from vacation. It was shockingly a very good vacation with the kids because they always want to fight and shit the whole time. But they was about as well behaved as they possibly could be. It was a good solid week, man. Got to do a lot of fun shit. So it was much needed break off from things. We back home, man. You gone for a while. You be happy as fuck being back home. Mm-hmm. That's where I'm at, man. Just in the comfort of your own crib, your own shower, bed. Like, we home, baby.
And the thing is, when you get home, you don't want to do nothing.
That's why I planned it. Nothing. I said, hey, we're going to get back on Friday. So that way we have a whole weekend of doing nothing. I ain't never took this many naps, dog. It was nap. Because we was outside walking the whole time in New York and DC. It was hot as shit. Kids complaining. It was brutal. So I was like, yeah, we ain't doing nothing when we get back home.
Bingo. What's the best thing? What's the one thing you can take away that you were like, it was well worth it?
For me personally, it was taking the kids to the National Museum of African American History. It's funny because it's really hard to get into. Tickets are sold out until like September right now.
Wow.
Yeah, but how did y'all get in?
Wow. I always play the game, dog. You gotta play the game. So I went in there. So like with veterans, any military, whatever, they'll let you come in same day, no tickets, but they'll let you have one guest. So I'm like, they not about to turn down these 4 kids looking sad.
Nah.
So I go up there, play stupid. I'm like, yeah, I called somebody yesterday. She said I could bring everybody. It's like, it's just one guest. Another lady overheard, felt bad. She's like, I'm gonna let you guys in this time, but normally it's one. I'm like, you're a lifesaver.
Kids walking in like, yep, we do this, it's gonna work.
I was like, yeah, we gonna get in here. Trust me.
But I'm gonna let you do this one time. Ain't gonna be a next time.
Yeah, that's all I needed was one time.
They only need to see this one time.
Ain't gonna be no next time.
The tickets is free though, so they book out forever, like down the road.
That's crazy.
But it's
so is it like that though? I mean,
it is, man. To me, it's powerful to me, dog. Especially
and
certain
it's not
exhibits.
Just like slaves and all that.
Nah, the way they do it is good because they start. It's like 3 big ass levels. You start at the bottom level, and it literally walks you through history. Like it'll start at slavery. And it just move you all the way up to everything leading to where we're at now. So it's pretty dope. And I really appreciate like Smithsonian's and shit, all the museums out there, just because they're free to the public. And I looked it up because the kid was asking me like, why do they do it free? And I'm like, that's a good question. And I looked it up and it's like, they keep it free so that there's never a kid that can't go. You know what I mean?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, man. So I was like, man, it's dope.
Real.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so it was straight, man. It's I love DC, man. I'm at the point now where I don't even need no maps or nothing. I just go. Like, I don't know. I love that city. I love New York City.
Over. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's good, man.
Yeah,
but nah, where you at, man?
Man, I'm gonna say a 7.5.
7.5.
It's been a fair week. I think the biggest thing for me is, man, I'm driven for success. But when I don't know how to do something, it frustrates the hell out of me.
I'm right there with you.
When I feel like I don't know all of how I'm supposed to do my job, like it frustrates me, or I get the hey, you know, you don't need to learn this right now. Well, when are you gonna teach it to me so I can be prepared to know when I'm gonna learn it? And they're like, oh, don't worry, we know it, so it's okay. And I'm like, no, I feel incomplete without knowing my job. So it's been one of those weeks. I got, you know, like I said, a lot of clarity. And it humbled me because I still got a lot of work to do. So it's been a up and down week, but I give it a 7.5, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat with you, especially, and we all started a new job, damn, they're similar at the same time. And my job is real good at, you're not going to get it all right now. So like, don't get frustrated. Like, you're not going to get it. We're giving you like, literally, like they're saying like a year and a half before we expect you to really know it.
That's
so
that's
exactly what they said.
So it's kind of love, and you kind of go into it like, okay, I know I'm not going to get messed up, but then I know how I am. I'm like, fuck. I should know this by now.
See,
I should know everything by now. Like,
I'm right.
I should know all this.
That's my exact feeling with my job the same way. He won't give me like no date. He'd be like, oh, okay, so when you gonna cut me loose? Hey, don't worry about all that.
Exactly.
Like, hey, bro, no, nigga. Like, I need some deadlines because I'm like, I feel like I know a lot, but then I'll get hit with some curveballs. Like I was out on my own the week before I went on vacation. I was getting hit with all kinds of curveballs. And that shit makes me feel uncomfortable. I hate being in a situation where I don't know something.
And somebody's asking you questions.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't know. Now I feel like I look stupid. Now my anxiety setting in. Yeah. Like, that shit bothers me. They're like, oh, you're just not gonna get it. Don't worry about it. Nah, that's not acceptable for me.
Not at all.
It's not.
Yeah, that's not acceptable. I need a little bit more than that, dog. Don't hit me with that bullshit line.
Yeah, frustrating as hell. But it's like, man, at least we all got companies that are like, look, you're not gonna get it, so it's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. So at least we got those. Because man, not my last job, but the one before that, we had like 2 weeks of training, and they were like, good luck.
Well, see, I think that's what it is. I think, I don't know everybody's like previous jobs, but I know like even when I started my last job, it was kind of like that too. Like you got these few months of training. It's like you better know everything when you hit the ground. Yeah. So I think going into the new jobs, we all like got that same mindset. I gotta go. I need to know it now. So I'm not used to all this flexibility and lead. Oh, you'll get it over time. Nah, nigga, come on, bro.
Yep. So you like side eyeing them when they be like, "It's okay, take your time." You're like, "Oh, take my time."
What you mean, take my time? Yeah, I ain't never had this.
I'm a black man, bro. You gonna cut me if I ain't ready? Time, shit. What you mean?
Yeah, I ain't gonna have a job next week. Taking my time.
Exactly, dog.
I feel like that, man. Like, hey, look, man. If I don't get this learning curve pretty soon, I mean, I might not be around. You might just say, you know what? Maybe this isn't for you. We're gonna let you go. And I can't afford that.
Well, see, that's my biggest fear, man, because like job security is like the biggest thing in the world for me, especially having a family and shit. So I'm like, every time I don't know something, all right, I'm fired. It's like, that's all I ever think about. Like, hey, they're going to can me next week. Because they're like, hey,
let me get on Indeed.
Yeah, let me go again.
Let me get on Indeed.
That shit.
I've already been there, man. Because like I said, I've been on my own for about 2 weeks now. I went to a couple stores last week. Left the store, went home, got on Indeed. I was like, yeah, they finna get rid of me. I'm done. Like, I already know it. I'm out of here.
Be like that, man.
Mess that one up.
Appreciate it.
It be like that. But now, man, let's go ahead and jump these topics. And while we're on job securities, my man Kyler Murray just got the security he's been looking for. So he was pushing back. I'm not mad at him. He's been, very strong in his stance on, everybody knows their value. That was our main thing this year. Know your worth. So he knows his worth. He got a 5-year extension, $230.5 million, $160 million guaranteed. I want to say he was like the second highest paid.
That is
correct. So I think it's right behind Deshaun.
Yeah. I think. Second, and it's still crazy that Watson's the highest paid QB. And ain't played in a grip and got all these accusations still looming. That shit is wild to me. But only the Browns make
only the Browns
investment. Hey, he better win y'all bowl this year off of that.
Is he gonna touch the field this year?
Dog. That's what I'm saying. That's a big ass gamble, dog. I love watching the death, but hey, fam, you are not that good to where I would have made that gamble on you, dog. It'd been different if he was like one of those. This is a once in a lifetime type QB.
He's not that type of QB.
You're a good QB, but there's been proven there's some better than you out there.
Yeah.
Well, think about it like this, man. All the system that he had, the offensive line that he did not have, that did not exist for him, and he did decent. So I think the Browns are like, well, if we feel like we got a better system and we feel like we got better pieces, if that is the only thing that's hindering him, and everybody in the media feeds that same story, well, if he had, this defensive or this offensive line and this defense, what would he look like?
See, the issue was his issue. I mean, the line wasn't the best, but this man had D-Hop. He had receivers. He had weapons. So he was, and that Arian Foster at running back. So he was.
But did they have
Houston was a bad market in general.
Yeah.
They just wasn't ran good.
They were decent.
They never gave him what he needed, which I know the Browns would put money because what they got to lose? They bums. They'll put whatever money they need to get him what he needs.
Right.
Which is where they at. They're gonna be fucked for the next several years. But hey, shit.
But speaking of that, name, so you got Kyler Murray. He got everything. He's got everything he needs right now on that offense.
Yes.
So for him to make the playoffs and whatever in the next 4 to 5 years, whatever the contract is again, you said 5 years?
5-year extension.
If they don't make it to the conference final, is that a letdown?
Absolutely. Easy.
Man, just got paid all that money.
Is he worth it to y'all? Do y'all think he's worth that?
Yeah.
See.
I've been watching him for a minute. I've been watching him since he was in high school. You got to remember, he's from Texas.
High school.
That's why you might have a bias.
I might have a bias. And you know what? I didn't even like him at Oklahoma, though. So let me not think of it as a bias. But you know what? And I'm not a big Oklahoma fan. Sorry to you, Boomer Sooners. And I even went to school in Oklahoma. But sorry, I feel you. But to me, he was just like slinging the ball. But when he's got a cannon, bro. He's had that cannon for a long time. But
we should have known that. Didn't that man get offered in the MLB?
Yeah, top pick in the MLB draft.
Bro,
knew that.
But his game style, bro, he's got this edge that's just different, man. I mean, he went undefeated in high school. Like,
he went undefeated in high school too. I can't say
no, not in 6A. You don't go undefeated in 6A in Texas and think that that's just gonna be a blowover.
My thing is,
I lived in Kentucky. We did what we had to do.
I think he's a beast. I think he's a good ass QB. I don't see him as like this huge ass star. I think he's you know what I'm saying? I don't trying to think if I see him in the top 5.
I see him as he's the type of quarterback that he's not going to lose you a game.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But he's not going to also win you a game. You're down by 21. I can't
see him coming back from 21. I agree with that. I don't see him
coming back into but I mean he's a I wouldn't say decent. He's a good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I would love. I mean, if we didn't have Dak, I would love to have him just because the offense is stupid with him on it because you can do so many different things.
He's so mobile.
Yeah.
And he's small, so he's hard to get a hold of.
Yes.
He can move, he can run. So he's a good quarterback. Is he a top 10 quarterback? No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is he a top 15 quarterback? He might be in that 12.
Quick question for y'all. Would y'all rather have him or Lamar?
Lamar.
Come on, man.
No little bias. No bias.
No bias.
Skill and
talent. Come on, man. I know that's hard for me. All right, if I'm gonna put my Louisville bias to the side, I'm gonna still have to go with the man that won the MVP.
Sheesh.
He got an MVP under his belt.
It's hard for me. I personally think I would probably choose Murray over Lamar. I think
he throw better than Lamar. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think Lamar has better QB vision, and I would trust Lamar for like you were saying a comeback game more than I would Kyler.
Well, he's got a comeback game under his belt, Kyler Murray.
He's got multiple on his belt.
He's got some comeback.
He's got
games.
multiple, but it's just like
sure.
it's like when I'm in the playoff, do I really think he gonna come back against the Packers in the finals in like a divisional game? I don't think so.
I can see him coming back on a regular game. Y'all playing the Redskins.
Yeah, like a week 5 or some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
when I'm in the playoff and you up against Rodgers and Brady and all them, that's not happening.
But that might come with time, just maturity over the time. It's just one of the things we'll have to see out.
Is it his style? Before we get off of this, is it his style of play that makes him much more unique than Lamar?
His style of play is what's in the league right now. It's what's in.
He's that typical.
His style of play.
I don't think he has his own style to me personally. I think he just has that style, that running quarterback.
It's the quarterback of today.
Yeah, that mobile QB. And just like I was talking about my Steelers. I'm like, for years, Ben got to go. He don't fit the style of an NFL QB no more. Yep. If you can't run, you're not an NFL QB no more.
No.
I mean, you got the Brady. Brady's the last, and he's just a fucking unicorn. Like,
ain't much you can say about that.
Bro, I feel like their mission statement for Brady is, if he gets hit, you get fired. So don't let him get hit. Like
Brady just knows how to take care of his people.
He's seen everything, man.
Yeah, it's just that his experience
is unmatched.
Yeah. He's been in every situation you can think of.
Exactly.
And won it.
Yeah.
And he knows how to win them. So
it's almost to the point where you got to have like a Kyler Murray, a Dak, or I'm not saying he's that type of speed or whatever, but he can still run.
Yeah.
Lamar and Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes, you got to have that style. Hell, Aaron Rodgers is still the same thing. Like he can run a little bit. So you got to have that type of quarterback to win it.
Got to.
It's almost a must.
Now, speaking of winning it all, the Rams got their Super Bowl rings in, and them motherfuckers is fire, dog. Like,
it might be the dopest ring out of
dog. I've been sitting here.
That shit might be the hardest one. So it says
the Rams Super Bowl ring includes the most diamond carat weight ever for a championship ring. And that shit is tough, dog. That's some LA type shit right there.
Bro, that's fire.
That shit might be the best one I've ever seen.
I'm leaning towards that too. And I watched a full video of them like hitting every angle. I was like,
yeah,
fam, if I was on that Rams team, I would never take that ring off. Like, you gonna see this shit.
Sleep
every day. While I sleep, when I wake up, it's there.
Bro, that shit is so hard. So they got the stadium incorporated into the ring, which is mind blowing.
That is hard.
They even got the picture of the field on it. Like,
but see, what makes it really dope too is one, they won the Super Bowl in their home stadium
in LA.
And so I'm looking at now, they put 20 carats of diamonds in the ring, which represents the year the stadium opened, 2020. So it's like, it's so much little things connected to that ring that's dope as shit, dog. Let's see, the columns on the ring include 0.23 carats of diamonds, and those diamonds represent the 23 points the Rams scored against the Bengals in the Super Bowl.
Bruh, how do you...
Dog, that's what I'm saying.
Blowing, bro. Where did you even start it?
Oh, so hold on. The ring also includes 1.12 carats of round diamonds. That number is to celebrate the day of January 12th, which is a big one in Rams history. It's the day that they were approved to move to LA. Like, they put so much little detail in that.
And for y'all who guys haven't seen it yet, bro, like, it's not just a ring with a flat surface. It's layered. Yeah, every piece of it is layered, bro. That ring is lit. I'm sorry, I haven't seen a ring that's better than that one.
Oh, shit, I didn't even see this. So the inside of the ring features the final score from each one of the Rams' playoff wins.
Yeah, on the inside.
Godly, bro.
Yeah,
that is stupid.
So it's almost like the lead designer. How the hell do you come up with this shit, bro? Like,
bro,
because when I'm thinking of a ring, I'm like, okay, let me just throw the little score on it, the name, little logo on top. But nah, this nigga, they designs.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I hate seeing Jalen Ramsey with his ring. I hate seeing it.
Okay, do you think he
twisting hips and shit
bruh,
with his ring?
Hey, ACY,
he a bad bitch.
Russ, man, I know you out there, dog. Like I know you probably learning from Ramsey. Just don't pick up too much. pick up his on the field skills. Don't
Real
pick
talk,
up
man.
Nothing off the
off
field.
the field
Yeah.
from that guy. I
Don't
don't
you
need to
do
come
it.
to a cookout and you twitching and shit, doing eye rolls with everybody. Like,
Neck rolling and stuff.
yeah,
Like, come on now.
come on, bro.
Like, you know how our family is. You will get clowned.
Hey,
We don't care that you are number 43 for the Rams. You will get clowned.
dog.
And
Oh,
we-
man.
We love you dearly, fam. However,
You will get
don't
clowned.
do that.
Oh, man. Nah, man, but that's definitely a dope ass ring, man. It's that's hard. That's something nice to live with. But now let's jump into.
How do you top that though? How do you top that?
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
Brother.
It'll even be hard if they won it again. Say they won back to back. That's
How
gonna
do
be
you top
hard.
that?
But even if another team wins, you gonna get compared to that ring.
Exactly.
You're gonna come up short more than likely.
Like, how do you top that?
I don't know, but
Oof.
So now I can't wait to see the Warriors ring now. I just want to see what they do.
hey, it's fun. They probably look at it and they scratch out. Like, man, fuck.
We're
We're working on this for 6 months.
Start that shit over again.
I can't wait to see what they should look like.
Oh man, you know they're gonna have something stupid though, man.
Oh yeah.
But now let's jump into we got a nice topic up here. Wakanda Forever. So the new trailer came out for Wakanda Forever. How y'all feeling about it, man? Especially with Chadwick Boseman gone, they didn't replace him, his role. So I don't even know how they're gonna do it in the movie with him. I saw like the mural of him in the trailer, but I don't know exactly how they're gonna do that.
From what I was reading, it's gonna be his sister that in the movie.
Yeah, you can see
I
her
think
kind of
that's how-
suit up
yeah.
at the end.
At the end with the claws and all that shit came out. So I think that's how they're gonna play it around. But
I don't
as
know
far
how they
as
kill him
replacing
off. Yeah.
you can't replace him on that. You can't.
See, it was hard because his family wanted somebody else. They wanted to keep his character going, but somebody else
It's
feel it.
tough. That's tough, man.
It is.
That's
I honestly
really hard.
I thought Michael B. Jordan could eat it, but it would be hard where he played T'Challa.
See, that's what I was thinking too.
I think if he hadn't have played that role,
He could have did it.
they would have put him in there.
Yeah.
Because then it's like I can't make the villain the good guy in the new movie.
Exactly.
It would confuse the shit out of people that don't really know
Exactly.
the story like that.
Right.
Yep.
But one thing I loved about the trailer, man, is like that is a black woman trailer right there, dog. That made black women look so powerful, dog. Like,
Love it.
Bruh.
it was nothing but scenes of black women beating ass, dog. Like,
Bro.
that shit was hard, dog. I was like, okay, sisters, hold it
I can't wait
down.
for that
then.
shit to drop. So my thing
Yeah.
on, I only watched it once. I need to go back and watch it again. I don't know. I don't remember Black Panther, the first one. I feel like it didn't really come into like today's world. It was like their own world type shit. And in this trailer, it kind of looked like the two are kind of like intertwining with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm kind of like, So I'm hoping they play it off like that. Because I don't know how I'm gonna feel if they kind of bring it into like the 21st century type shit.
I don't know, because you got to think about it too with the Avengers and shit. They already kind of brought them in
That is true.
to the world now, the
Today's
present
world, yeah.
Yeah, so I think they're
That
gonna
is
kind
true.
of go off of that and kind of see where it spins.
That
I
is
think
true.
I think the first one was kind of like 70s, 80s, maybe.
Yeah.
But then that kind of bounced around too. That should be all over the place.
It was all over the damn place. Hell of a movie though.
Yeah,
It was all over the
man.
damn place.
I think it's
I'm
dope,
kind
though.
of so you were talking about how you think how they're gonna like dye him off. The part in the trailer when they had that all white on. So I'm thinking that's like the funeral type celebration for him. Because everybody was dressed in all whites. And I'm like, what's the point of that?
Yeah,
So I'm thinking that's gonna be the part of the movie where it's just focused on Chadwick.
that's definitely a good point.
Nah, man, that all of it, man. I know they're gonna do some kind of. I don't know how they're gonna. It looks like they're in modern day and are not in Wakanda anymore, and so maybe something happens that the modern day people invade Wakanda, and that's where everybody's fighting.
It's gonna be interesting. I can't wait.
We're gonna have to find come out in November. We'll find out in November.
11/11, I think that's what it was.
Hey, they did. I think I sent it to you, Don. That they didn't already wrote out 2 new Avengers. movies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I think those come out by 2025. Avengers: The Kang Dynasty and Avengers: Secret Wars.
You see the there was another one. I thought I had
Is
a
it-
picture of it, but there was one that was listed out like the next like 8 movies or whatever,
Yeah, I've
TV
seen
shows
those,
over the
yeah.
next 4 years or whatever. And
There's a shitload of
our
movies
show's
coming.
coming back. Loki comes back in 23.
Right.
Yeah,
I love Loki.
so
Yeah, it ended
I'm looking
nice
forward
too.
to that. They did. So I
Do
seen
y'all-
that was coming back.
Yeah, I think it's gonna die down after about a year.
Nah.
Yeah,
The Avengers?
So you talking about the whole Marvel universe?
the
push.
whole Marvel universe.
Nah, they, especially with all
shit
this
finna go.
streaming and shit, that's why they turned
Yeah.
up the pace. They like, nah, we pumping this shit out. They
Yeah, that
getting
shit
all this
finna go.
success from the TV series on top of the movies. Like they
Right.
like we got a hold of the game. We pushing this shit right now. And some of them
So the-
shows be dope, man.
Yeah, for sure. What's my favorite one is the what's his name? The dude with the arrow.
Oh yeah, that one was hard. Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. Yes, and why can't I remember his name? His little TV show was hard.
I think, yeah, it's a battle between that one and Loki for the best one for me. And then
Hey, you can't go wrong with
WandaVision's
Loki.
gonna be 3. WandaVision was straight. It was a good warm up into like their TV series breakout.
WandaVision was good. I feel like it was a slow start. Like those first couple of episodes.
It was,
like,
dog. It was dry. And then it would be like,
Yeah.
oh, here's an hour-long episode, but only 30 minutes of his actually show.
Yeah,
I'm like,
so it's
what?
like, come on.
That shit was pissing me off.
Yeah, that shit was rough.
I don't know. But speaking of being pissed off, boy, did y'all see that Sesame Place video where they was just blowing past the little black kids, man?
Yeah, that
Bro.
max to the max.
Dog, that shit don't even make sense. Well,
It does make sense.
yeah, it's like
Right.
I
It's
hate to
sad.
say it,
It's
but
sad,
it really
but it makes
isn't
sense.
surprising.
Yeah.
But now for everybody that doesn't know, so they were having a little filming or whatever for the show, and you know they had characters walking through, dapping up, hugging everybody. Then they get to
Parade
these
type
little
thing,
black
yeah.
kids, and the nigga straight up said no. Looked at him,
Yeah.
shook, nah. I'm like, damn. Like, and the thing to me was, fam, I don't even know who this character is. Like, you're not even relevant like that.
Bro, when I seen the
Like,
game, like, who
You're not
is this?
elbowing nobody.
You know what I'm saying? How your
Like,
bum
yeah.
ass gonna tell somebody no, dog? Like, don't nobody even know you.
Who
Like,
are you?
I don't know, man. That shit. So my question for y'all is, how would y'all act in that situation? You there with your kids, and one of the characters just like dapping all the white kids, everybody up, gets your kids like, oh hell no, nah. Keeps it
Blatantly
moving.
said no.
Yeah, how y'all
I'm
handling
gonna be
that?
hot. I'm gonna be hot.
Oh yeah, but
You gotta-
do
but
you
you-
say something right then and there?
right. How do
can't,
you
'cause if you do,
respond?
Because if you say something, it's just another angry black guy.
Angry black person. That's what makes that shit so hard, dog.
So it's tough to be in that situation. But at the end of the day, yeah.
And then you got to
Yeah, I'd
explain
be
it to
pissed.
your kid.
Why they didn't?
Yeah, dog. And I'll tell you from going to the African American Museum, especially with the 6-year-olds I got, it's hard trying to explain some of this shit like racism and shit like that to them in a way, one, that makes sense, and two, you're not scaring the shit out of them to where they leave and looking at white people like, you gonna kidnap me or something like that.
Right.
Yep.
You gonna kill me?
Yeah,
Right.
that was very hard. Like, why was I explaining it to him? I'm like,
How do I do this?
It's a tough one, but it's like you got to start somewhere. So we, like, even in that situation, it was kind of hard. But like these situations, and this is one little situation, but think about all the like cop shootings and shit that you got to explain to your kid, or any kind of racist situation you might have been involved in firsthand, and you got to explain, okay, honey, this is why this happened, and you got to go down that. It's a hard conversation to me, man. Like, you don't know what to say. Like, I don't want you to hate all white people. That's not my goal for you. But I do want you to be observant of everything and not trust as much.
These things are, it happens.
It happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary, man.
It happens.
I mean, like, thinking about it now, man, there's certain things that I'm like, son, you can't do that. And he's like, but why? And I'm like, is he ready to have that talk? And will it change his outlook? It's hard to kind of find a time when to have that talk, it even sucks worse that we have to have that talk.
Mhm.
But the fact that we have to have it, it's like, okay, well, when do you expose them to it? And is this too soon? Is it not early enough? Are they going to experience it before I actually tell them about it?
That's a hard one right there.
And man, so we in my little town that we live in, we had a 4th of July parade. And man, I was hyped after it. I was seeing red by the end of it. All the kids were like, it was almost like the same situation. They handing out candy and shit to all the other kids, and Noel standing in front of me happy, you know, and all that. And they walking right past her, and I'm having to say stuff to people like, yo, you don't see her standing right here type shit. So it's just like I was hyped. And it was almost like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see her. I'm like, yeah, but you see the other kids standing right next to her.
To see everybody.
Right.
Yeah, but you don't see
All
my
the other
standing
kids.
right here. And it happened multiple times. And the first couple times I let it go, and then after a while, I just started saying shit to people. And at the point I was getting to the piss. I was pissed.
Yeah, dog.
I was hot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
She
tough.
looking at me like, wow, I didn't get no candy. She looking at me like, why I get missed out
Yeah, and
on?
they just confused, like,
Bingo.
what is going on? Like,
Yeah.
you know the answer, but she don't know.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, man. That shit is rough, dog.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's hard for us out here, especially with the kids, man. That's why I hate the most. I haven't even have conversations like that with the kids. And like you said, Mel, like, damn, I want to try to catch it before you go through experience. It's almost like you probably gonna go through experience. I'm hoping by the time our kids grow up, you know, we might see a little bit of change. I know it ain't gonna be 100% no racist people ever,
Right.
but
Right.
I'm hoping there's a little bit more change in how we view and see each other. But you just don't know.
And what blows my mind is like how sick in the head you have to be to treat a kid like this.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
come on.
sick. Black, white, it don't matter.
It
It
don't
don't
matter.
matter, bro.
It's a kid.
Yeah, they're a
come on
child,
now.
bro.
You got this innocent kid out here happy to see Sesame Street, and you just walk like, come on, man.
Yeah, like I could see a clan member. I'm smooth on you, but if your kid's
Right.
out here for a thing, man, it's an innocent child, dog. Like
Yeah,
I'm not
I'm
not
not
gonna take my hatred out on you with your kid. Like
Yeah,
your
not
kid
gonna do
ain't
it.
done nothing wrong. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not gonna do it.
No.
And like you said, a clan member. Say you at a parade and it's a known clan member, like everybody knows each clan. And I see your kid. Maybe my interaction with your kid changes the world, changes
Yeah,
their view.
they might
on
say, "Oh
how-
man, this black man was nice,
Yeah.
gave me candy.
Exactly.
They're not bad like Daddy's saying." You know
That's
what
how
I'm
it
saying?
starts. Like those little interactions is how you
Exactly.
slowly but surely change the view on all this stuff. So it's just like
Absolutely.
it's just
yeah.
crazy, man. I hate it.
I agree with that.
Yeah. 110, I agree with that.
And we got, I know a few weeks ago, we talked about taking some fan questions in, you know, picking up on a good question. And I'm kind of glad we're on this topic because we did get a good one from a fan out there. And the question was, as a black man, what do you consider the American dream to be? So for me in general, not as a black man, it's just how the American dream's always been sold is got you a nice little corporate job or something like that. Not even a corporate job. You got a nice steady job, nice big house, white picket fence, you got land, you know, you got all this happiness and shit. But you know, as black people, that's not something we always see. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Image.
So what's the American dream in y'all's eyes? Realistically, as a black man, what do y'all see the American dream as?
That's tough.
It is.
I think the process of what the American dream is, I think it's gonna be a little bit different for maybe each of us in a sense, only because of what kind of environment sold us whatever dream it was. To some people, like for me, I grew up, you know, low middle class, and I went from low middle class to the bottom of the class. Like I've been both mid and high, and so for me, it's just like, hey, get a family, get a house, you know, a decent looking house, have a decent car, and you know, create a family and try to do a little bit better than what my parents did.
Yeah.
To some people, that's their dream. That's just it.
I feel you.
Yeah, I think what you say too is definitely right. Depends on like where you coming
Location.
from. Yeah,
Yeah,
location,
sure.
where you
No
coming
doubt.
from. Some people's American dream might be just get out the projects. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
that may be it, right?
Or let me not be on welfare or something like that.
Real
Like
talk.
there's different dreams, so it's gonna be different for all of us. To me, my American dream would be just ownership is big for me, like owning
Yeah.
anything, owning a company,
Yeah,
owning your house, fully owning your car, and just being able to have my American dream be fulfilled is when I get to a point to where I'm making good enough money to where I can start dumping back into
Mhm.
the community, not just like, just moral support, shit like that, but like actual financial support.
Mhm.
It's kind of how I see an American dream because at the end of the day, to me, our whole point of being is to serve each other. Like
bingo.
that's all I see life as. Like the whole goal is for us to help each other out.
Help one another.
Yeah, like
So-
take care of the next man.
So with that being said, so how does that look? Because you grew up in Germany a little bit too. So how does that look on the outside?
Yeah,
Oh man, that's
that's a hell of a question, bro.
it's hard, man. It's because it's just two different completely cultures out there. Like Germany and America is two completely different things. Like I know, let me see, if I was out there, I mean, it'd still be kind of the same kind of dream.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't even see it as an American dream. It's just the dream.
The dream.
Yeah, like because the American dream, like as I've gotten older, it's like this false shit that we've been sold on America,
cookie
land
cutter.
of the free,
Mhm.
land of the free, all this bullshit. Ain't nobody free, ain't nobody getting treated equal.
Nope.
Like, miss me with all that bullshit out there.
I mean,
Like-
hell, listen to our state song in Kentucky.
Dog, come on.
That shit about as
There's
racist
nothing
you can
free,
get.
bro. Yeah, dog. It's just there's nothing. And people so hung on that history, and
Yeah.
it's crazy because anytime you want to change shit like that. I remember growing up like Mississippi, and they still had a Confederate flag. I was like fourth grade, and they was over there fighting on changing the flag. That shit didn't get changed till like a year or two ago. Come on, bro.
That's mind blowing.
And they
That's
fought it
crazy.
to death. They fought because it was our history. Motherfucker, do you know how racist that history is, dog? But you hang on to that shit. But nah, like just going back to your question though, man. It's just to me, that's just a dream. I can't even really say
Yeah.
there's an American dream because it ain't that I don't have faith in our country. It's just
Right.
everything that we've been sold is bullshit. So the dream is to unite everybody. Everybody should be able to own something, man. Everybody should be able to have their own shit, and then take care of each other. You know what I'm
I feel
saying?
that.
Absolutely.
And that's kind of how I see the American dream too, as well, especially growing up in Harrisburg, where we're all so close and tight.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of been my dream. A big ass family, everybody coming together as one, and just celebrating life, man. Because I mean, our family's not the richest family. Like we don't have a shit ton of money, but we all are able to do things that we want to or whatever. Like you said, ownership, man. The farm. How long's the farm been in our family?
Absolutely.
For years, and it's going to continue to be in our family for years. So stuff like that, man, it's love. Just being able to pass it down from generation to generation.
Exactly.
To generation.
Generational wealth, health, everything, man.
Bro, when I'm dead and gone 130 years from now, it's still gonna be in our family.
Yeah.
Still gonna
I
have
want to
that
know
same-
something I did either help my family out, help my community
Exactly.
out,
Mhm.
well past I was long
Exactly.
gone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I definitely
Exactly.
agree with that.
Of course, I want my immediate family to survive
Right.
and be able to succeed. But at the end of the day, I represent a whole organization, the Yeast family. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want my immediate family to do well, but I want the Yeast to still, 30, 40 years from down here. Oh, you wanted the Yeast? Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
And I remember all them, man, back in the
Mhm.
70s.
They put me
And
on for
Elite
this.
Roy
Yeah.
and did all that, Mama Catherine.
Right.
And then 2050, I'm like, you remember, Bobby Joe and Carol Francis and all that. Like, man, I love that type stuff, man. It's just, I want that to continue to go, man.
Oh
That's
yeah,
kind of
man.
my American dream.
That's real, man. That I'll say it like this, man. My family has they actually have about 100 acres of land, which for a black family to have 100 acres of land is like what?
just own land in general.
You got land?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So, and I tell you like this, what happened is we didn't have all the paperwork to this particular land for a while. It got lost and moving, and you know, somebody's sister had it or whatever. They finally find the land, finally find a deed to the land. And when they go back to revisit this land, it is surrounded by houses. So you can't even touch the land because the houses are owned by other people.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, one of my biggest things, and I was, you know, telling my dad and telling some other of my family, I was like, man, honestly, the houses that are around there aren't even really worth that much. We honestly could buy the land around all of that, the houses and everything, and then start planning, because in a nice little city, we can start planning our families in some of these places. Start putting something on this land that can grow. Hey, look, this is what it is. This is where it's at. This is what we're going to plant this year. This is where our harvest is. There's things, and there's plenty of people in our family that are willing to do that. But I want that to be something that I can give to my family. Hey, look, this is ours. Let's go see it. Let's go visit it. So yeah,
that's how the farm is back in
See, a lot of people don't even realize too, man, especially as you know, we move more into the future. Our past, dog, we had as Black people, we had full communities, like banks, like a whole Black community, banks, hospital, Black schools, yeah, everything. And then every time you had something would happen, some white person came in, burnt it down. Some colonizer did whatever they did to destroy. That's why I see these arguments, and at first I was like, what? And I was like, I kind of see it. But you see these arguments where they're like, desegregation was the worst thing to happen to Black people.
Crazy.
Because it was like, when we were forced to be segregated, we took care of all of our shit. Then
because it was ours.
Yeah, once segregation ended, we just said, okay, we just gonna do whatever the white people do and be a part of their system.
Yep.
So that's why you'll get a lot of people that'll argue we should have stayed segregated. We would have built all this shit, been shitting on all of our other peers and shit. But it's like, it's a hard one, man, because I'm like, I hate it because I'm like, I don't believe that we should have been segregated. I'm not for people being separate like that. But then it's like, damn, you got a point. We did have full communities. I find myself in a hard spot on that topic because I'm like, I see the point, but then it's like, I don't want us to be segregated. But it's like, damn, when we were fucking what we always do. We shine.
Black Wall Street and everything, you know what I'm saying? Else. Yeah.
We shine, and then
we adapt and
segregation then it's like, hey, instead of y'all going back and building your own shit, just come, get on with us. So we can control the rules and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's all just a gang, dog.
Quick question.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, you're right.
Would y'all ever put y'all money in an all Black bank?
Hey, bro, I got money in an all Black hedge fund right now, man. I would definitely do an all Black bank.
I don't have a problem with it. I actually thought, I was like, you know what? Why not? Do you think that something small like that as a change would help continue to grow our community?
So my thing is, it ain't even gotta be a bank. I'm Black. I support Black on everything. It don't matter what it is.
Any service, my first thing is Black. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how I do it is this. I'll do this anytime I need some kind of service, and I got a bunch of people to vouch for me. I hit them. Hey, do you know any Black-owned person that does this? And I'll go through different sources, and then if I don't, then I move from, okay, I can't find Black-owned. Give me minority-owned. If I can't find minority-owned, then it's like, shit, all right, give me some small businesses I can support. You know what I'm saying? Just anything that I don't like just giving to some corporate-ass company that don't give a fuck about Black people, minorities, anything like that. I'd rather put it in our, that's why what you're saying with the Black bank, I'm 100% for that, because when you have a Black bank, that's all Black money, because all that money's going into loans to Black people to start more businesses. Like, I think Black banks is a huge start to get Black communities back going, because if it's easier for us to get a loan and shit, Black people gonna take off.
They understand us. They understand our, so
they know the struggle. That's why I'm mad.
Yep.
If I ever get to, they got like a nice, decent black-owned bank.
Come on now.
That I can rock with. Oh yeah, come on. Bread's in there.
Here's my application.
Yeah.
Bread's in there.
is.
Shit. Even like a little business me and wifey started. We were looking for banking accounts. Hit up my therapist. Hey, you know, somebody, I know it wasn't gonna be no black-owned bank, but I need somebody black that's gonna get this commission, whatever. They can set me up. She like the senior VP for this bank. Hey, and she went out the way for us, boy.
See?
Way more than any other person.
She understands it.
Because I've set up 2 different business bank accounts. One was through Bank of America, just all white. It was got nothing, no kind of explanations of nothing. Give me your money. Did this with her. Hey, I got her number. I'll be texting her shit like, reliable. She gave me more information than I even needed, dog.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's it.
Yeah. And I was like, that's how it should be. Like, we should be going above and beyond for each other. And I agree with that for sure.
1000%.
Yeah, all right, so that might be my objective for this week.
There you go, man. So let's wrap up topics,
restaurants and all this shit now. Dallas.
Oh yeah, you got to. So last thing for us. So what is a rare piece of advice someone gave you that you still carry with you till this day?
First, man.
Go ahead, Don.
I used to work at Hitachi as a factory back in our hometown. Might have been a freshman. Came back home from freshman college, whatever, back in 2012, 2013. I worked there for the summer, and I met this lady, white lady, that she'd been married for about 40-something years. And she kind of took me under her wing or whatever. One of the things that really stuck out to me was, I don't care how many arguments, how many disagreements that you have with your spouse, you never go to sleep without telling your significant other you love her, because you never know. And that stuck with me since that day. And that's kind of something that I've lived by. No matter what's going on, no matter how many arguments we've had, disagreements, whatever, that's something that kind of sticks with me, that I do every night to make sure that you never know.
I got you. I like that. Hey, I be thinking about, because I've heard that before too. Don't go to sleep angry. Don't do this.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes I'm gonna go to sleep angry because I'm pissed.
Hey, real talk. It's hard.
Yeah,
and it's hard. Yeah, it is. But nah, that's definitely some good advice. Because one, I think about it too. I'm like, you know, what if we go to bed angry? She don't wake up in the morning.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's the last thing that you had a conversation about.
The last thing is, and you think about it's always gonna be something stupid that you was arguing over.
Dumb.
Like it's never that. You know what I'm saying? It's always something like. Because there be times we done got in an argument, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, the next day, I'm like, the hell was we mad about, dog?
Yeah.
Like, it was stupid shit. Like, I don't know. Now I agree with that.
I like that.
You got something else you want me to go, man?
Man, I got something. I have 2 things, but I'm gonna just pull out the first one. I might share the second one too. I think both of them are great. When I got to college, man, I'm getting ready to get dropped off. Now I am with my mom, my dad, my little sister, and my dad, you know, we got all my room set up. He pulls me in the room. He said, "Hey, let me talk to you for a second." So he tells my little sister, "Hey, sit on this couch in this little space right here. Me and mama got to talk to your brother." He said, "Son, me and mama all the way down here, 5.5 hours. We've been thinking about this. And if we can leave you with one thing, you're in a school where you do not see but maybe 6 or 7 of you since you've got here. And the demographic is so low where you are like less than 1% at this school. So remember that you are a Black male first. Everywhere you go, everything you do, you are a Black male first. I don't want you to get into a system where you think that they still don't see you as a Black male. You can't go certain places because you are a Black male. You can't say certain things. You can't do certain things because you are a Black male." And it also reminded me that everything I do, I have to represent as a Black male. There's a standard of what people will say to you if you don't represent yourself a certain way. And so everything I've done, whether it's going for a job interview, and while I'm chilling dressed right now, I hate going to work without some kind of nice outfit. Man, I've had people since I started my job. Oh my gosh, I would have never put that combination together. I really like that. And it's because I want to set that standard in everything that I do, because I might be the only image of a Black male that they get to know.
Mm-hmm.
So that has been one of my biggest things that I've kept with me. Hey, you're a Black male first, carry yourself that way.
Nah, I definitely respect it.
I feel that for sure.
Yeah.
1,000%.
So let me see. My best one is always gonna be my top one because I'm a very logical person. But my father has always stressed to me and Jasmine every time anything's happened. If you can read, you can do anything. And it's literally always been so true. And you can apply it to teach my kids this today. If you can read, you can do anything. But if my daughter asked me, how long do I put this in the microwave for? What's it say? Oh, it says 1 minute. The hell you asked me for? Do it.
You can do anything.
You know what I'm saying? Literally anything in life. If you can read, you can do it. And the thing is, we got these nowadays, dog. Like, we have so much information in our hands. It's crazy, dog. So if I need to know, okay, how do I start a podcast? Fam, you don't even have to read, really. You can watch a video. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick.
I can read on this. Okay, here's an article on this, how to do this. There's step-by-steps on how to do that.
Yep.
Okay, I can do that now.
Mm-hmm.
You can literally do anything. And one thing my dad also pushed too was just have this thirst to learn different things, like especially, networking wise and shit like that. He'd be like, pick up a paper, just read some shit, learn new things every day. Cause you never know, you might be talking to somebody, y'all done went off on a little topic and they're like, damn, how did kind of going what you saying, how does Black man know about this? And how does he know about these options and trading options and doing a little thing? I'll give you a prime example. Up in New York, talking to some stranger. I read in a thing probably last week, just read a little stupid article about like cooling down drinks and shit with the summer being hot. And I don't even know how we got on the subject. Somebody was talking about needing ice and shit. And I brought up the topic of what I read. And I was like, ice doesn't really cool your drink down like people think. What's really happening is the drink is transforming the warm energy, all that hot energy, into the ice, and therefore cooling itself down. Yeah. So the ice ain't really cooling shit down. It's the drink cooling itself down on the ice. And he was like, damn. I was like, shit, I didn't know that either. I just found out. You know what I'm saying? And we started talking and shit. Like, people find little connections and things like that. And it's just off a little random. As soon as he said something about ice, that article popped in my head that I read. I was like, that's interesting. I never knew that. That's or just funny. Like fucking, I watched a video on cooking and how shit gets cooked. And I'm like, the skillet ain't even really cooking. It's just heating these molecules, and the molecules are heating the food. I'm like, this shit is wild, dog. Like, I don't know. I try to find interest in every little thing because I'm just one of those super curious ass people, dog. Like, I like to know how everything works, man. Like, I got to know how it works otherwise, because if it don't make sense to me, I'm not going to want to do it.
Hey, that's real. So like the what is the History Channel? It's like how shit's made.
Oh yeah,
like, I'm always watching that shit. Like be the dump, like how's a tennis ball made? I'm like,
dog,
tennis ball made.
I used to watch them all the time, dog. So then you might meet somebody that's talking about tennis balls and shit like that. And you're like, hey, they really put this and this in there, and then they carve it out. They're like, damn. And they're like, oh shit, you're a smart man, not knowing this dude might be a millionaire. Like, hey, I like the way this dude thinks. He done won me over.
Right.
Exactly. You just never know, dog. I'm trying to
sponsor it.
Be ready for any opportunity, dog. That's another second advice I will say I took, and this is from my old boss. And he would always stress, always be prepared for your next opportunity. Because if it comes up and you want to try to get prepared, then you've already missed it. Be prepared, so when it comes up, you're already good to go.
That's funny you say that, man, because we had a work conference this week in Dallas, and one of the big topics they were hitting on was be prepared for the unknown. And it sounds dumb. You're like, how am I gonna be prepared for something I don't know? But you take your education into your own hands, there's nothing that you're not gonna be prepared for, because you already touched on this 3 months ago, and you just didn't know it. So
then the opportunity comes out, then people are like, oh shit, now let me go get this education. You sitting there like,
too late.
Damn, I been got that.
I'm on
we're gonna take
next. Right.
Too late. If you wait until the day of, you too late. Because there's someone else in the room that's already like, well, shit, I'm in advance in this. Like, this ain't nothing.
Yeah, this is nothing.
Yeah. Man, I tell y'all this when we talk about education, bro. So I was the master of fluffing papers when I was in my master's program. Like the master, as Jasmine, the master of fluffing papers. You tell me I gotta write 10 pages, I'm gonna take this 3, I'm gonna stretch it so long and so wide, it's gonna be just perfect enough to make it, right? Man, I'm listening to this Jasmine Sullivan song, man. I'm trying to just vibe and type this paper. Bro, she's talking about Mona Lisa, and I'm like, bro, I only got 3 pages. Bro, so I stopped, and I'm like, let me go look up some stuff about the Mona Lisa. Man, somebody threw a rock at the Mona Lisa, chipped the nose off. They've tried to steal the Mona Lisa so many different times, all these different things. It survived, a little war, whatever. And then I started thinking, I'm like, man, for something that is so popular and so widely known, that thing is tarnished, yet it has so much value. And then I was like, oh, that's what the rest of my paper is going to be about. So I took something from that and applied it to my paper. Fast forward, last week I was on a call and guy throws this objection at me, hey, and I was like, look, let me tell you what I do. I was like, you know what the Mona Lisa is, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, everybody sees it, and it's not the most appealing picture, but it has so much value that people can't deny its value, right? He's like, yeah. And I was like, that's what the Mona Lisa is. I'm like, look, you've taken a couple of chips in your company. You've had some things that hit your credit. You had some things that have destroyed your insurance. You've had to let some people go. You've had this that happened with the truck of yours. But my whole purpose as a risk assessment advisor is to make your picture have that much value that no insurance company can tell you no, because they see how much value you have. He was like, okay, when can we set up a meeting? His initial reaction was, nah, I'm good. And it was just, you're right. If you can read, you can do anything, man. So
do it all, man.
A dumb question. I'm not into like art type stuff like that. I'm not real artsy. But wasn't the original Mona Lisa black? Like the model?
Supposedly it was supposed to be a man. It's supposed to Mona Lisa is not a woman. Black. It's supposed to be a man. It was supposed to be darker. They said
we ain't got to go down that rabbit hole, but I was just curious.
Yeah, it set so long it might have changed colors.
It's like Beethoven. Like Beethoven was black.
Yeah,
I wouldn't debate it. Hey, real quick, and then we'll jump into this next thing. But I do want to say, man, I found out some shit probably maybe a month or so ago. I love my ranch, dog. Ranch is my go-to condiment. And I'm very particular. I really only fuck with Hidden Valley.
Facts.
Yep.
So when I found out Hidden Valley Ranch was founded by a black man, and he owned Hidden Valley Ranch, and he created it, and then he ended up selling it to whoever owns it now. Yeah, Hidden Valley. I was like, that's why I love it. Let's go. Even my ranch is black owned. What? Come on.
Damn. I was hyped today.
Yeah, I was hyped when I read that. I was like, damn. I was like, I did not know. Google it. It's a black man. He had a ranch. He was a rich black dude. Had a ranch called Hidden Valley. Started creating his ranch, selling it. Started making a killing off of it. And he was like, I'm smooth on the business now. Made my bread. Sold it off. But it started as a black-owned company.
Bro, shout out to Hidden Valley.
Yeah, I love hearing shit like that. Like the what's the water guns? Not the water guns.
Super Soakers.
Super Soakers, black guy.
Yeah. Like there's so much stuff that you find out and you be like, damn, dog. That's that history they don't teach you. That's why you got to learn it so that you can teach other people. And they're like, damn, we really are like that. That's why at the museum, the National Museum of African American History, whatever, there's a lady in there, and I appreciate her so much just for speaking to us. So I'm talking to the kids about something that we seen on the wall, explaining it to them. And she just randomly comes over there, black lady and her son. And she was asking us where we were from and shit. And she said she came in from LA and, it meant a lot, and how emotional it was making her. And she just went down this whole thing. I'm glad she said it in front of the kids on our history and how resilient as black people we are, how we overcome things. And she was just giving this motivational ass speech. I'm like, damn, I'm glad the kids are sitting right here listening to this. And I'm glad for that woman just for coming to speak to us. Like, don't know you. Like she just randomly came, started talking to us. But just giving the kids like, hey, we get knocked down so many times, but we get up and we get even better every single time.
Right. Puts people in your place, puts people in your world that you
I was like, I appreciate her. But it was dope though, man. But let's go ahead and jump into it, man. So we're not doing a pick 'em necessarily today. We are gonna do a would you rather. So we got a few questions on here. We get y'all's opinions on and see which one y'all would rather do. So the first one, would you rather live in reality the rest of your life or live in the Matrix?
Oh, man. I love the Matrix, by the way. Bro, that movie was lit. But do I want to live in the Matrix or reality?
Oof. That's a tough one.
If I can take my family with me, I'm okay.
I'm gonna have to go reality, man. I want all natural, dog.
I'm pushing reality myself.
Matrix be done mind fucked me, and I be in there losing my shit.
I'm calling that what is it, the 988 number?
Yeah, dog, be done lost my shit. I mean, but in the Matrix, you be hitting 988 and it ain't going nowhere.
Ain't shit happening.
But think about it like this: couldn't they like pretty much think of anything and it happened?
That's the issue. I don't went down a rabbit hole.
I don't need that much power, dog.
Like I don't went down a rabbit hole and I'm screwed up.
Yeah. And I'm hungry, Apple.
So I'm good on that. I need reality. I need real shit. I need real problems to happen. I don't like to control too much of everything like that.
If I can get a trial of it, give me a 30-day trial.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
Can we get a 30-day trial of the Matrix? Can somebody make that happen, man?
She come out after 30 days. I'm in a straitjacket because I done lost my damn mind.
I done screwed myself all the way up.
I'm like, I don't even know what's real and what's fake no more at this point.
You need like a 1 day and then a 7-day free trial or something.
I need
like
some
that.
Buffers, dog. I need some good buffers. All right,
that's gonna screw me all the way up.
Second question. Would you rather constantly have to sneeze, but it never comes out, or have hiccups that last for 4 hours per day?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's hard. I had hiccups earlier, and I was like, "Don't you start!" It's like, "Don't you start this shit."
I can't tell you last time I've had the hiccups. For real.
I'll get them every blue moon, dog.
This is tough. I'm gonna have to go hiccups just for the simple fact that sensation of having to sneeze would get on my damn nerves.
It would.
Yeah, it would.
It would get on my damn. I'm like,
and it doesn't come out.
And it doesn't come out ever. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna take the hiccups for 4 hours.
So I'm gonna take me a mean ass 4-hour nap.
See, that's my thing. I can't sleep or nothing when I got hiccups, dog. I'm just sitting there just looking stupid. I'm gonna have to go with the sneeze, dog, because I can't do To me, hiccups is torture, bro. That shit is torture.
That you'll get tired. The sensation of having to sneeze and it not coming out. Nah,
you like.
I get mad when I can't get it out or I lose it, but it don't ruin my day like a hiccup. A hiccup, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, there it is. I can't even enjoy myself no more.
Either way it goes, it'd be it's torture regardless.
Either way.
It's torture regardless.
Some torture. All right, so next one. Would you rather sit or stand for the rest of your life if you could only choose one? That's hard. That is hard. I don't know.
Oh.
I wouldn't want to stand up the whole time, but I would hate to sit down the whole time too. And not get moving.
I wouldn't have blood flow.
Life. I'm trying to think about my life, my everyday life. Like, what do I do more in an everyday life situation?
Mm-hmm.
If I stand up all the time, I can't drive. I can't sleep for real because I ain't gonna sleep.
My thing is, can you lay down? Fly.
Exactly. What's the loopholes on this shit?
Hey, yeah, you meant to be on a plane for 6 hours standing.
Yeah, where? What's the stipulation?
And no clowning, but people have shown that they can sit down their life. They in a wheelchair. They can sit down and still have a good life.
I'm not finna laugh, dog.
I don't know anybody that can just stand up, dog. Hey, but I will say basic training taught a nigga how to stand up and sleep easily. I can easily
What?
fall asleep standing up now.
You're
I don't
lying.
know. I
I'm
don't know how
telling
you
you,
can do that
basic
one.
training, when you hot and you irritated and you want to take a nap, but you can't sit down nowhere. And we used to be in there looking like zombies and shit. You gonna get your sleep in however you can. But I gotta stand up. Fuck it.
Sheesh. I gonna lean on the wall real quick.
Nah, we lean on each other. Like, God, people you don't even know. You like, hey, fam, I'm just gonna be gone. I have somebody lean their head on me, and I'm like, shit, I feel you, bro. You're not even mad at you.
I've seen so many pictures of like different people like basic training. It's like y'all niggas be in a huddle, just be like,
Nah, you can fall.
Not.
I got pictures of us laid out on crates, floors. Like you will sleep wherever you can get rest in.
That's crazy. Nah, I'm good.
Because in the army, there's a lot of hurry up and wait. So you be in this shit, you standing out there for hours doing nothing. You're tired.
Nah.
You are tired. You're gonna find a way to sleep. Yes, again.
Hurry up and wait.
So what y'all
that
doing?
Don't even make sense.
Man, I'm
gonna sit down.
I'm gonna sit down, bro.
I'm gonna sit. I can't stand. I'm being got tired of shit. Legs burning.
Yeah, I'm sitting down.
Yeah, I don't know if my legs can handle that.
Playing Call of Duty, standing up.
Nah. Sheesh. Hey, now you get one of them little stand-up desks. Put the system and everything on there.
Hey, but still couldn't do it. I'm tired as hell.
Nah. Yeah.
I'd be mad as hell standing.
I'll stand in my bed, just be sleeping, standing up, fan tagging my head and shit.
Can you sit down? No.
My wife done looked at you, gonna lay down? She can't.
She just sitting on the edge of the bed. All
right. Must be nice.
Shit. All right, let's see. Next one. Would you rather never take a hot shower or never be able to eat fried food again?
Tough.
That's super tough.
Tough.
Dang, I just fried some chicken yesterday.
That's a tough one for me.
It was fire too. Gosh, fried food. Is there? I feel like there's substitutes for everything fried.
There is, but it's not good.
It's not all fried. The time. Yeah. It's substitutes for fried, but it's not fried.
Sometimes I need that grease fried flavor.
Like think about it. You got fried chicken and you got baked chicken. You would probably eat which one first?
Fried. I don't want no baked chicken with the little panko crumbs on it, nigga. Hell, that oven roast shit.
Nah,
bro.
I'm gonna have to say I'm taking cold showers.
But see, I'm gonna go that route, but there's a loophole. It says, would you rather not take a hot shower?
She's taking baths.
Hey, that's a good one too. That's a good, but it doesn't say nothing about a warm shower. I'll take a warm shower. Yeah. Or you can take a hot bath. Hey,
taking baths is the nastiest thing ever to me.
That is nasty shit.
You're legit sitting in your filth.
Hey, when I'm in hotels and I look at the bathroom, like, if a nigga goes to a hotel and takes a bath, you a sick motherfucker, dog.
You a sick individual,
bro.
That's nasty as shit. Ain't no way I could take no bath at a damn hotel, bro.
Nah. No,
that's sick, dog.
That's shit. The little jacuzzi tub that you be having in some rooms. I'm like, how do y'all do it? How?
Nah, I can't.
How?
Going there's a ring in it already. Hey, that's some shit I did back in my youth. Yeah, nowadays that's a wrap.
Yeah.
Dang,
in the shower.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that lukewarm or that cold shower, man, because it ain't gonna happen the other way around, bro. I just
I'm taking cold showers, but I be in a rush. I'm trying to hurry up and just throw the water on real quick, get in, get out. Hey, I've been there before.
I tell you what I started doing is supposed to be health benefits. I'm not gonna sit here and gas like I know what the health benefits are, but I'll take a nice hot ass shower. Then at the end, I'll turn the water on cold.
Yeah.
And at first I was thinking, I was like,
not a chance.
I ain't about to do that. Hey, but when you do it, you like, hey, this feels amazing. Because your skin's hot as shit.
And opens the pores.
When the cold water hits it, it's not necessarily feeling cold to you. It's like cool. You like, oh shit.
Not a chance.
Hey, I do. That's all I do nowadays, bro. It feels amazing.
Bro, they say something like if you take a cold shower for 30 days straight, bro, it promotes some kind of chemical that
cell regeneration.
Cell regeneration makes you think smoother or something like that. I ain't tried it yet, but you know what? Maybe I'll go 30 days for it. I'll start tomorrow, man. I'm gonna let y'all know.
It feels amazing.
My ass ain't doing that shit.
I'll tell you real quick one thing that I'm doing for the rest of the month. It's already kicking my ass. And I just said the rest of the month, and I'm struggling. I just started like a couple days ago with no potatoes and no bread. Hey,
no,
I am hurting, bro.
No.
I'm hurting, dog. I need a potato so bad. Dog.
Hey, what's your reason behind this? You just got curious?
Man, nah, just like, man, especially after that, I did it because on that vacation, we was just mashing food, bro. I was like, all right, bro, I got to cut back. I'm feeling icky right now. I was like, I got to cut back. I'm going to do something. I'm going to cut some shit out for a couple weeks or so. So I did that, and I'm like instantly regretted it. I was sitting there, wifey made French toast this morning. I couldn't even touch it. Shit, we had some steaks the other night. I'm eating my steak with rice. Couldn't even get my baked potato or nothing. And I was like, hey, steaks don't hit the same if you ain't got a potato with them, dog.
Hey, you need that good potato.
Dog. All right.
Nah, yeah. Best of luck, my brother.
Yeah, struggling, dog. I'm a potato addict, bro. I'm a potato addict.
And the thing is, you don't realize how much you eat of that certain thing until you stop eating it.
Exactly.
Like, damn.
Because I was sitting there yesterday too, eating lunch. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna eat this little chicken patty. I was like, I ain't gonna do no bread. I'm just gonna do a chicken patty. Eat it with some chips or something. I'm like, fuck, it's potato chips. Can do the chips. I'm over here and I had to find some Doritos. I'm like, this is corn. These are corn chips. I'm good on these. Hey, it's a struggle, dog.
Man.
All right, let's see. Next one. Would you rather find out you are adopted? You're an adopted child, or discover that all your siblings are adopted?
Jeez.
Me personally, I'd rather my siblings be adopted, so that way I'm good.
That's what I'm leaning towards myself. I'm leaning towards that myself.
Because I don't care if y'all adopted, y'all still my brothers and sisters. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But me,
that's what I'm thinking.
I know who my parents are. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all don't know y'all, so I know mine.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's deep. He's rubbing it in their face.
Yeah. Hey, such for y'all.
It's deep.
It's take your ass home to your mom and daddy.
Yeah.
It's all fun and games until they be like, yeah, you adopted too.
Mm-hmm. Like, shit. What y'all going with? Y'all going with?
Go with my siblings.
Siblings?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to let my siblings suffer through that one, man. I got y'all.
Hey, I'm here for y'all for moral support. Me, mom, and dad got y'all. We're here to support y'all.
All right. And y'all better not call them mom and daddy because they not yours.
Sheesh, he's really threw it in.
Get off my mama.
Damn. All right, let's see. Would you rather be able to time travel with a certain range or be able to freeze time?
Sheesh.
Hey, I fucked up when I wrote this too. I put, would you rather be able to time travel with a certain ranger?
Yeah, I was definitely thinking like, damn, I got to pick the blue, red.
Yeah, I'm like, shit, Black Ranger, duh.
Right.
Easy.
Definitely gonna be the Black Ranger.
Yeah, come on.
That's tough for real.
So my thing is this: what's the benefit of freezing time?
See, exactly. Like my team just won the Super Bowl, and I just want to be in that moment for like days. I'm gonna be.
You know what comes in my mind? Freezing time. Have y'all seen Bruce Almighty?
Yeah.
So he freezes time. I think it was Bruce Almighty.
No, it was the one where
Fun with Dick and Jane. Yeah. No, what was it? No, it's Click. That's what it is.
It's Click.
Click. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of. So on Click, when he paused that shit and slapped the fuck out of his boss. Hey, I'd be doing shit like that all the time. Press play. Damn. The fuck just drilled me. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Hey, I'd be slapping the shit out of somebody. You know, you get in the moments when somebody says some stupid shit, like, I'll slap the shit out of you for saying something like that. I'm gonna do it. You're just not gonna see it. Yeah.
Drill your ass. And now that you say that, it would have to be like that. I'm at the freeze time list. There's a lot of shit that just popped in my head. I'm like, bro, I'm going to the bank. I'm gonna rob it.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pause. Excuse me, security. Excuse me.
I'm gonna take that and that.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go freeze time too. Now you put that in my head. I need that.
I'm finessing a lot of shit.
Yeah, I'm freezing.
I don't care about going back in time, man.
See, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go forward. I don't
Nah.
want to time travel because one, I
wanna
done
be in
seen
the
enough
moment.
movies. Shit can go wrong. You mess up
Facts.
something.
Yeah.
Freeze
Yeah.
time. I'm not messing up nothing. I'm just cooking
Nope.
people and getting my
Drilling
pockets
their
up.
Yeah,
Big
Drilling
fat
their ass,
pockets,
bro.
dog.
bro, just imagine going to the bar and
just be
like I want to get toasted for real quick. Let me get a shot, freeze, and let me just take the bottle. Boom, 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 pour a pop. That'll be $6.
got to think bigger than that, man. You got to be like, look, my team's in the Super Bowl. We got one play left. It's a Hail Mary. Let me go ahead and pause time. Push the defense out the way real quick.
Yep.
I can see Jalen Ramsey on there now. I don't know. Something just like a force hit me. I couldn't stop the ball. Some force hit me. Yeah.
Y'all welcome.
Yeah, you good point. Like, yeah, they don't know I'm the real GOAT around here. I say this. I did that shit.
Game 7 of the finals, 1 second shot. Yeah, we gonna
it's about to miss. Yeah. Nope, hold on. Hit that bitch in.
Here, right there.
Yeah,
boom.
We gonna get that.
Hey, I tell you what, bro. Hey, if I'd have had that power, Celtics would have had that championship. I'd have paused. Curry, I'm gonna have to see your ankle real quick.
He said he's drilling him, man. He's drilling Curry.
I'm just gonna sprain it. I ain't gonna snap your shit, but I'm gonna sprain it. Get a little crunch in there. He gonna play. We don't know what happened to him.
I'm gonna fucking shoot and I'm gonna break one of his fingers on his shooting hand. He can't shoot no more. Yep. He come out left-handed drilling him.
Yeah, bro.
All right, what you doing, man?
I'm freezing time. Easy money. I'm freezing time, bro. I'd be pro. I'd be pro in every sport, bro. I'd be a monster.
Man,
see, I couldn't do the sports because that'd be too much freezing, dog. I'd never get shit done.
Nah, I just need the last second plays.
Yeah, just the last second.
Last second plays. If we need to win this game to get to the playoffs, bet we in the playoffs.
Our shit, hey.
First round pick playoff, we down by 30. Shit, I can't do nothing about that.
I'd be doing it in the NFL draft, dog. Y'all think y'all picking who? Nah. Change the name out. They're like, we didn't pick him. It's on the paper,
it's on the card. It's on the card. What do you mean?
It's not even my handwriting.
Right.
Somebody did it.
Yeah, look at the video. It shows you handing it to him.
Right. Be like, bro, we do not want him on our team, so we're gonna get him. Boom. Start making random trades, and the Steelers trade again to.
I'd have my ideal team ready to go,
bro. Come on, dog.
Oh shit! All right, man. Good shit. Good shit.
Trade of the draft.
All right, let's go ahead and wrap it up, man. So, who or what are we thankful for this week? Oof. It's a hard one.
It is a hard one.
It's just been so much going on. Like I did peace last week. I'm gonna go ahead and just do my family, man. It felt good to really, especially now that my kids are older, for them to just go out and learn shit. I don't know, man. It meant a lot to me. And even while we were gone talking to wifey about just being blessed to even be able to go out and do trips and shit, man. And I was kind of glad the kids got to see, like, especially like New York, see like different homeless people, kids out selling shit. I'm like, I want you to see this and see how good you have it. Like, you're blessed. Have to do this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you're blessed. There's kids out here that would pay to be able to go on a trip to do anything, just to leave their fucking home, dog, let alone their city. Some kids would just love to leave their home, man, but no, man, I just value my family, dog. Just to even have a family and just to be able to do things with them and stuff like that, man. I don't know, man. It means a lot to me. It's good to help me remember why I grind the way I do. It's for them, man. For them, myself, my community. That's what I'm on.
Nah, 1000% behind that one. Let's see, man. It's tough for real.
I know, man.
I got one done. If you need a second.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, bro.
Man, I just got a new mentor. And when you get a new mentor, especially somebody that you don't
hold on, man. Hey, he used mentor last time, didn't
He
he?
did. He let mentor
Bro,
last week.
y'all don't understand, bro.
All right, hey, his mentor must be fire. I'm gonna let you use him again.
Bro,
Go ahead, man.
bro.
I'm gonna let you finish.
So, man, I asked my mentor a question, man, and me just getting to know him, he was just like, man, we're past texting. He calls me, bro. We speak for an hour, and he was just like, okay, cool. Well, hold on to this, and then we're gonna talk about it, and we're going to lunch next week. And he was so genuine. A dude I ain't never even met. Like, only thing I've seen is pictures of who this dude is.
Mm-hmm.
But he was genuine enough to speak just little facts of wisdom. For somebody to take time out of their day to do that, man, you know, and like genuinely not just be like, okay, well, you should do this, bye. Like he genuinely wants to be a mentor, man. I'm gonna say mentors in general, not just mine. I'm so thankful to have those people in my life because a lot of people don't have mentors that help them guide through and give them wisdom. So all the mentors that I've ever been able to experience, including my own personal one right now, man. Shout out to you guys. You guys have instilled a lot of wisdom in me, man.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people with that wisdom and knowledge don't want to be mentors because they're not worried about helping nobody else out.
Yep.
So you definitely got to value though, because at the end of the day, they're taking their own time out to help you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times they're not getting anything from it. You know what I'm saying?
But ain't no return investment.
A true mentor is gonna be able to learn something from you that helps them out as well. That's the real wisdom. Right, just because I'm teaching you don't mean I ain't learning something at the same time. Yep. Yeah.
Right.
Shit. No, I'm with it.
Man, I'm so thankful for a lot of things in my life. But man, I'll just say if I got to pinpoint one out, man, just my brothers. I don't call a lot of people my brothers. So you really got to have that impact on my life for me to consider you to be my brother. It's a very handful too. Keep that circle very closed and small. So I would have to say that, man. I know if I got any questions, anything, I just need to get something off my chest. I can hit those people up and just, you know, get it off my chest, man, and hear little words of encouragement and wisdom and all that kind of shit, man. So my brothers for sure. And y'all niggas know y'all in that little circle. So it's always love, man. It's always love, man.
Just love having people you can go to just vent, man. No judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know anything somebody tells me, that's all. That's between us. Unless you want me to tell somebody, which I'm probably still not. But you know, when people tell me shit, my mouth's sealed, dog. Like,
that's it.
I don't put nobody's business out because we all go through struggles, man, and shit.
Come on, man.
Did y'all see dude, that UFC fighter?
Talking about mental health?
Yeah.
I seen that.
I think his homie or somebody killed himself, and you know, he had a very inspiring speech about it too, man. And men in general, not feeling like they can speak up and just say something, man, like when they hurting. So kind of what you're saying with brothers, man, it's like, if I have issues, I'll go to my brothers with it, you know what I'm saying? Because one, y'all might have been through it, you know, got some kind of expertise in it or something like that, or shit, I just want to talk in case you end up going through it too. Like, shit, you can live through me, live you how I overcame it or whatever. At the end of the day, we always overcome it. So it's like go ride through it with me, dog. Like, just
what
in
you
case.
just said, man, speaking up, bro, it's crazy. We've lost so many people close to us, man, at a young age, and it's just crazy. It's just like, how did I not see the signs? Or they were crying for help, and I didn't see it, and it was just like, it's just mind blowing, man. For people, do you just speak up? How much stuff in life can just go away and fade away? I'm like, this is not that as bad as I think. It's just kind of mind blowing, man. It's just.
It is, man. All it takes was somebody not being comfortable enough to say something to somebody. So that's why one of my goals is like, I want to try to give off this representation that I'm an open book. You can come to me, whether I know you or not. Like, if you just find me interesting, you listen to podcasts, you don't know me personally, you heard some shit, you're like, hey, you know what? I feel like I can trust this dude and tell him some shit. Fam, I've had random people talk to me about shit. Like, I'm like, whoa, you giving me way too much personal information.
Real, though. Yeah, that's real. And in those conversations, man, you're like, brings you back to yourself. You're like, damn, I really wasn't thinking about shit like that At this
That's
type of
it.
angle. Yeah. Real talk, man. It's crazy.
Man, it's crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy how a stranger can impact your life.
Truth.
It's crazy.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, man. It just
crazy.
real quick.
It's crazy. I love that type shit.
I love it too,
Or just
man.
hearing, or just like being in the grocery store and hearing like a random ass conversation. Just hearing some stuff they saying. I'm like, damn, you are right.
Yep.
Like you're right.
Oh man.
Hey, Deuce, before we get this out of here, man, I'm gonna leave out with something that I got from a random stranger. He said, hey, young man, come here. I said, yes, sir. He said, you brought a spoon and he's gonna give you a cup to fill. Then you're gonna get the cup and then he's gonna bring you a big glass to fill. He said, that's what's about to happen in your life. So I just want you to know that what you think you're bringing to him, he's going to give you more. You understand? And I was like, he said, all right, go be blessed. And he just left. What? And stuff like that is powerful, man. So however you take that, however you view it, little things like that can mean the world to somebody, man. And at that day, I needed that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. How those little things like that can play an integral part of your life.
It's funny you say that too, because I think just kind of going back to that piece of advice that we got that meant something. And I don't even know where I heard it from, who said it or what. But it was like, always treat people with respect. You never know when you're entertaining an angel. And I've always kept that in my head and thinking of things like that. Like it'd be some random people, because sometimes I'm very antisocial. But
I know I am.
Yeah, sometimes, especially if I don't know you, I'm like, fam, I don't have energy right now.
Like, bro, why are you talking to me, dog?
Yeah, dog. And I'm like, come on, bro, not today.
I'm just trying to get some eggs, bro.
I put that in my head, but you never know when you entertain an angel. So it's like, I might not go all the way out above, beyond, be all bubbly and shit, but I might entertain you. And you're like, damn, that was kind of smart. What the fuck you just said just now? Like,
that's crazy.
You never know, man. And like you said, just somebody just randomly drop you a gem. And you're like, damn. Then they gone. Like, what? So never know when you're crazy, an angel, man. Like,
now I'm sitting here thinking about the different interactions I've had with people. Randomly being a Kroger or some shit. It's like when Black Lives Matter was really getting cracking. I had this white lady come out of nowhere. I love you and I'm praying for you. Your life means something. And I was just like,
damn.
What?
Thank you.
And then I'm like, damn. And I'm like, thank you. Like, I don't think you realize how much that just meant to me.
Right.
And it's just like randomly. I'm like, man, I appreciate you.
Yep. I would. And then you think about it the other way too, man. It's like, shit, we could personally start doing that. Meet a random stranger, just give them some kind of positive message.
That's it, dog.
Like Mel said, hey, I know I needed that day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, I need to pick me up. You never know what somebody's going through or anything like that. So
that's it. That's finna be my thing, man. I'm gonna work on that.
I'm gonna try it too, man. Let's
try.
Let's do it. Let's set a goal for this week. Just give someone random person some good advice. Yep. Not even advice. You can just give them a good little word of affirmation.
Yep.
Anything, man.
I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna work on this week.
Just want you to know you smart. You know what I'm saying? You know, God loves you. You gonna make it.
Yeah.
Imagine somebody that's about to lose their shit, having somebody just randomly say, you gonna make it. I'm like, damn, if that wasn't a sign from God, I don't know what it is.
Bro.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna set that challenge, man. Let's challenge ourselves to do
that. Hey, listeners, y'all, man, y'all try too, man. Just one, just at least one.
Now I got you, but no, that's it, man. It's another beautiful week with the Enlightened Ones podcast.
That's the Enlightened One.
You know what I'm saying? But no, man, we hope y'all enjoyed again. Send in them questions. We'll pick some out, add it to the show, and y'all know where to find us at, man. If y'all need anything, we'll be here. We'll catch y'all next week.
Yes, sir.